Hello everyone. Today I took two trades, one on YM and one on gold. So first one I'm gonna break down YM. It is actually a break-even trades, but I'm still gonna break down, right. So on higher time frame, we have a very clear. Actually on the monthly time frame, this is previous monthly high. That is March high. So my eyes is on this high, and on the daily time frame it is like very clear. We have a very clean gap, fair value gap, daily gap on our on daily time frame, and I'm anticipating internal to external here, right. So from the open the market just gap down all of this, and swap everything here. So that is kind of sus to me. And then during the New York time, I see this. I see this. This is 6 hour candles. This is 6 hour, right? And on 6 a.m., this 6 a.m. candle doesn't swap this, but on YM it actually swap it. And where I kind of sus is because the way, if the market swap this somewhere here like this, then I'm gonna be okay with it. But it goes all the way down here, so I was like, I'm not really sure if it is really relevant enough. I see this as a relevant, right? This to me is relevant to me. This here and this low here. So I don't really. I know it is kind of like I have to make a decision, and the decision is I don't take the trades, so I'm gonna show you the trades. So we have this one's weaker, this one is stronger, right? And I think on 1 hour time frame we have a strong switch here. This 7 a.m. candle is swept by 8 a.m. but on YM this 7 a.m. doesn't sweep by this 8 a.m. So we have an actual strong switch here, and I could actually take a trade here. I see this in front of my eyes, and I didn't took it because I didn't trust this relevant. But I have to learn more. There's more to learn. And yeah, so the lower time frame signature is kind of not clean to my eyes. Here we have a 1 hour structure shift here. It is not the cleanest one, but on 3 minute, I think this is a continuation trade. So if I were to take a trade, this is probably gonna be I'm probably gonna be, I don't know, man. The safest one is still here. The safest one is this one. So I don't know. I might take this one, but I didn't take this, and I was like, damn, it just went away without me. But on the new candle appeared, the 9 a.m. candle. So here we have a strong switch again happening. Here, right? As you can see, it's again happening. So this high is already been taken out. This is already been taken out. So in my mind, and here is the leading assets, obviously, right? So this is failure to manipulate, and YM has to catch up to this high. So I actually took I don't know, I think on 1 hour time from here. If the market, if the market closes here, this candle around here, I would have actually executed here. But but it closes around here, so the RR doesn't, it doesn't. I don't really feel confident taking all the way up high here, so I didn't took this. I actually took somewhere here, right? And the market went all the way up here, and then I just put my stop loss around here, right? I just put my stop loss around here, and it took me out, and the market went up again. So it is what it is. I know it is quite fast for me to put my stop loss, but it is what it is. So yeah.